Well, today we're going to go for a ride in a car that you've probably never driven before. Even if you lived in 1968, you probably would never have had this experience because they didn't make that many of them. It's the 1968 Firebird 400 convertible. I call them Big Bird. It's got the big 400. Makes a difference in these cars. This particular car is super special. You probably can see one of the reasons, but there are a lot more reasons other than just the trophies. But let's talk about the trophies just for a second because they're fairly significant. In fact, they're incredibly significant with this car. This car has taken multiple first place at the Trans Am Nationals and Pontiac Nationals. It was an editor's choice car, Pontiac Enthusiast magazine. It's been selected by a GM Pontiac sanctioned calendar that was printed to mention the significant Pontiacs of the past. This certainly was one of them. But in addition to the trophy history, which is super impressive, this car has an impressive history period. It's got an interesting history, but it came from the factory with great options, and that's probably the most important thing. This particular car is incredibly well documented. Fortunately, it came through life and survived with its original numbers matching motor. You can go straight to the PHS, Pontiac Historical Society documents, and find the engine unit number that's on that document. That engine unit number is stamped on this car. It's a numbers matching, meaning the VIN number also matches. In addition to the PHS documents, this car has a title search history, which documents the former owners. Additionally, it has the body broadcast sheet. So it's wonderful that it came through life and all these documents continued to stay with the car as they have with this car. Pontiac built this car to be special, to compete really with the Camaro 396 of the day, and it competed very well. This particular car, not only does it have the 400 that it came with from the factory, it's been enhanced by the period correct performance options that Pontiac had available during the day. That was the Ram Air and HO options. It has the Ram Air exhaust manifolds. It has the HO spec cam. Pontiac enthusiasts will know what that means. That means more excitement behind the wheel. The car's got excellent torque, and it's all period correct. You lift the hood, and that was your dream Pontiac in 1968. Another thing I love about this car is the color, autumn bronze. This is a special order color. It was available for Firebird, but it wasn't really one of the standard colors. It's absolutely stunning. It's a one-year only color. They borrowed it from Chevrolet. Chevrolet called it Corvette Bronze, and it's absolutely beautiful. You never see this color, and it's really special that this car has all the things going for it that it does, and it came from the factory in probably the best color of the year. Well, let's go on that test drive now. Let me start it. I want you to hear it. It's got that great American muscle sound. Well, I hope you can hear that. Got a nice little lope and a nice sound. That's a cold start. All right, let's take that test drive. Well, it's time for the test drive. Gorgeous day to be in a 68 Firebird 400 convertible. This model is one of my favorite. I've owned a handful of these. You know, they're so hard to come by. Even in 1968, the chances of seeing one of these was pretty slim. They built somewhere around 110,000 Firebirds in 1968, but only a handful, 3,500 or so, were 400 convertibles. So you never saw them even in 68. A 330 horsepower was 5 horsepower more than the base 396 Camaro, so they had plenty of horsepower, and they were very easy to ratchet up. In fact, the former owner of this car put Long Branch Ram Air 3 exhaust manifolds on this car and the HO spec cam. So it runs, it's a little peppier than the factory 400 would have been. Nothing wrong with that. Pontiac enthusiasts will love that. Okay, we're here at the interstate. We'll pop on and okay, we'll give her a little gas, let her breathe a little bit. Woo! Wow. that hood lifts up and she will go. Firebird 400 convertible, a lot of excitement in 1968 and still exciting today. Love it. One of my favorite things in the Firebird 400 convertible is the hood. I think it's one of the most beautiful hoods of all the muscle cars that were designed in the 1960s and early 70s. Of course, with the tack, it's even all that much cooler. This color, autumn bronze, it gives you several different looks. It depends on how much light there is, how much direct sunlight it's in, and what time of day. Right now you can see the metal flake coming through really nicely. It's just a stunning color. Special order color, 1 year only color. Absolutely love it. You never see it. Borrowed from Chevrolet. Chevrolet called it Corvette Bronze in 1968. It was also a special color for Chevrolet.